What's up, guys? It's your girl Riva, and I'm back again with another video. If you're new to this channel, hi, nice to meet you. Make sure that you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you guys give this video a thumbs up. And as I always say, make sure that you guys leave your comments in the comment section below so we can go ahead and talk about it. And also, thank you guys so much for all the love, as I always say. And if you're not following my Instagram, go ahead and follow my Instagram. It is at RIVAH_JORDON. It's going to be in the description box below. And I'm really excited to get into this. Just because I could kind of sense the sarcasm from the title. From the title. And I'm just looking forward to seeing how this is gonna go, what's it gonna be about, what's really going on. So let's go ahead and get right into this video.
How are you? So I'm just getting home from the gym, out the shower. So
how old are you?
I'm 32.
32. So I'm asking about ranking, and what's the problem with ranking women?
I think I do agree that we rank everything in life. Women, I wouldn't say that we rank. I would use a different word. I think we categorize men, which may be a type of ranking. But
okay, already have to stop because, of course, women definitely rank men. Women rank men by height, by how they dress, how they wear their hair, what kind of car they drive. Women rank men all the time, so I don't know what she's talking about. Because everybody does it. Everybody ranks someone in some kind of shape or form.
So when you say ranking, are you referring to you're comparing them?
Yes.
To each other, or just to your standard?
Yeah. No. See, you're 32.
Mm-hmm.
You ever been married?
No.
Any children?
Not yet.
Well, when a man asks you to go out, you decide what man you give your information to and what man you don't give your information to. Mm-hmm. That's a ranking.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
5'5".
5'5". Do you care if a man is only 5'6" when you date him? That's a ranking. The pause is a ranking. Y'all got no problems with ranking men. If a man was working and making $15 an hour, would you marry him and be with him for the rest of your life? If that's all he was gonna make, minimum $15. $37,000 is what the median income for a male in this country was. You'd be happily married to him and submit to him for a lifetime?
If he's married to me, that's going to change. So
no. I said he's just an average man. See, y'all all think y'all have the power. No. See, y'all all think y'all have the power of Thanos to make shit be not what it is. I said if a man was just an average earning man. See, the fact that you can't even.
I can't. You're right. I can't live off that because.
Sure, you can.
If anything were to happen to me, and if he would have to take care of everything, I wouldn't be able to sustain. I would have to.
What do you mean you couldn't sustain? Half the country's doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to change some things. If we were living just off his income, I would have to change a lot.
Did you go to college?
I did.
Mm-hmm. Did your mother go to college?
She didn't.
Your father go to college? Did your father go to college?
He has a trade.
So your mother and father didn't go to college. They made you. And it's funny that the very people who come from nothing got so high of a standard for the next group of men. So I have no problem with it. I judge women just by the same standard. So basically, you're saying that a man couldn't be an average earner for you.
I'm saying that if he does, and if I really like him, then I guess anything is possible. But I've never thought about dating somebody that makes $15 an hour.
Let's get to this. You're 5'5"?
Yes.
Dress size?
Like a 9, 8, 9.
How much did you weigh last time you weighed yourself?
Oh, I just left the gym. I'm a former gym.
No, she played too much. Ooh, I just left the gym. Ooh, that's funny.
So I'm like 185, 190.
So at 5'5", 190 pounds, you weigh more than a man.
Very possible.
So that means you're below average from a fitness standpoint.
Well, muscle weighs more than fat, and
I don't care how. Okay, man, we can do that, but 5'5", you're supposed to be closer to 130. I don't care how. You could have Kryptonian muscle fibers. It shouldn't be 200 pounds as a female. And I'm making this to prove a point because, see, notice how it varies so much with women that men are supposed to accept 5'5", 200 pounds because muscle weighs more than
I
fat.
said 195. You put the extra
195. It's that much.
85.
185. 185. I'm sorry. Still, but men are supposed to accept 185 like it's no big deal. But if we actually extrapolate that down to money, you should be able to accept 40,000, just like a man should accept 185. That's the way our minds work.
And I don't disagree with that, but weight is something that fluctuates. You can change that easier than usually you can change the tax bracket. So, and I'm not saying that
I guess the point I was ultimately getting to is, and you're right, you can. You can change weight, and I say that often. That's why I tell women the one thing you can impact more than anything else is your weight. So there's no excuse for a woman to weigh more than a man at her height. Simply is not. That's not how the Creator made you. Females of the species in mammals don't weigh more than males, except in hyenas, and they're ass backwards. They also have the female hyena also has a penis, penis-looking organ that she gives birth to. Yeah, look it up.
Really?
That's why when some folks associate things in our culture with hyenas because it's backwards. It's backwards. Go look at the hyenas.
That's a shame.
And look at how backwards a matriarchy is and how the men die sooner. Check it out. Go look and see how they give birth. But I'm talking about to the audience. But let's get on to the next.
No, she not over there fake yawning. Girl, you is not asleep. You need to stop.
At 32 years old, if you had to just rank your scale of 0 to 10, you can't use 7. Just your natural pace, your natural state. Can't use 7. What would you give yourself?
Because this is where I am right now. I literally just left the gym, got out the shower. Just stripped of nothing, no makeup, no nothing. Probably, I don't know, 8 maybe. I've never ranked myself. Never thought about it. Honestly.
All right.
And then we talk physically, or are we talking about everything? Like
just your face.
Oh, physical stuff.
8?
Maybe.
Is that what it is?
I guess I
don't
myself, so I don't know. I don't know if I'm
well. But the funny thing is, you ladies need to rank yourself because you rank men, and we rank you. And I say, an 8 is Beyonce level, Pam Grier level. That's an 8. Kelly Rowland, Diane Carroll, 9. Dorothy Dandridge, Rihanna, that's closer to 10. So you're saying you're in that 8 category?
I mean, you said just not just stripped of everything at the show.
Yes.
I think because I look beyond the surface. So I mean,
well, I know, but see, you aren't the matter, man. The matter.
See, that's the thing. Blatant. What would you rate yourself? 8. Okay. Just your face. Okay, yeah, 8. Because I look beyond the surface. We're just talking about just physical right now. Just physical right now. Like, we're not going anywhere else. So if he's saying Queen B is an 8, do you think that that's what you are? So I want to see what you're gonna say.
How men look at visual, and I'm asking see, that's the problem. How you ladies look at yourselves in the best case scenario. We men look at you as it is. You said naturally out of the shower. Is that your natural hair?
Not all of it, no.
So are those your natural lashes?
Well, individuals still blended.
But you have mink. Okay. And is that your natural eye color?
Yes.
Okay. Well, the 2 of the 3 aren't you. So even when you said it, I just came home out of the shower, fresh face, natural. That wasn't accurate.
Right.
This is part of the disconnect between how women tend to look at themselves. You look at yourselves in the best case scenario, and you look at other women in the best case scenario because you want to be given the benefit of the doubt. Men look at what is. And the men in this audience, if I had the comments on, they'd say, I want to see you with your natural hair. Where's your natural hair length?
I just cut off 11 inches. I just went natural. Big chop.
Where is it normally, though?
I just cut off 11 inches. So normally, well, I think I have a picture. My other phone's in there, but okay. I just cut off 11 inches.
So did she just cut off 11 inches, or did she just cut off 11 inches? Or did she just cut off 11 inches? Just let me know if she just cut off 11 inches.
Extensions in after you cut it off?
Clip-ins for the gym, like clip-in links. It's like micro links things.
So your hair was 11 inches longer?
How long ago? Yeah,
How
so
long ago?
when you, like a month and a half ago, when you do a big cut, you cut off all like relaxed stuff.
Yeah. Well, what I'm trying to understand is, if you cut off 11 inches a month ago.
Month and a half.
Where is it now?
Okay, listen. I'm not negating anything with this woman. As I've said many times, I feel like there's beauty in everybody, right? So I really find everyone beautiful. But sis, you a lie. Sis is a lie. Tape-ins and microlinks are not the same thing. Those are two very different things. So off rip, I already know you're not telling the truth. And second of all, I just like you don't be coming with the facts, sis. You just don't be. It's hard to, read through the things that you're saying, because a lot of the stuff that you're saying is not 100. You got to keep it 100. As much as we know about my godfather Kevin Samuels, we got to keep it 100 when we talk to him, because that's like, you have to keep it real, because if not, he's gonna call you out. He's gonna call you out regardless. So just keep it a stat.
Just in his natural curly state. I don't know. I haven't had it blown out, but I don't know. It's probably 5 inches left now. So we cut off all.
Another lie. Wait a minute. That's another lie. She said that she has in tape-ins, right? Or microlinks. For those who don't know. Okay? With tape-ins or with microlinks, you have hair that's left out, right? So if this means that she has hair that's left out, right? With tape-ins or with microlinks, that means she should know how long her hair is, because it's supposed to be blended in. Because her whole point is that she's trying to say that she has hair blended into her hair. So that means that her hair should be blown out right now, which means, sis, that's a sew-in. So that means that you really up here lying. Why you lying, sis? Why you lying? Why?
Does it go past your shoulders?
No, I cut off 11 inches of it. So I would
That's what I'm trying to understand. Does it go here?
When it's blown out, it does. Yeah. When it's blown out, it does. But when it's wet, it just curls up. So that's why it's...
She be lying?
Right. So you have your reasons, but to men, it's like cut off 11 inches to then clip in hair.
It's just for working. I like to give men the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? Because I agree with what you said. Sometimes
you like to give men the benefit of the doubt?
I believe. Well, I can only speak for myself, not for women, because we're not a monolith. We're not all the same. So I do believe that.
Let me say something, ladies. Take that out of the conversation. That is a useless point to say we're not all the same. Obviously,
we're not.
Right.
But that's a useless point. That's a filler argument. We know we're not all the same. Mm-hmm. That's something that goes without saying.
You said that women. You said that women like to give the benefit of the doubt, and you said, but women don't like to give men the benefit of the doubt. And I'm saying that some women do. Like we all don't. You know what I mean? We all don't require.
I never said that women don't like to give men the benefit of the doubt. You said I like to give men the benefit of the doubt, and I just said okay. But when in the income example, see, this is why I keep doing this. Women period. Y'all need to understand how y'all look at our money and these kind of things is how we look at your looks. And see, you're far more
True.
rigid on a man's income, but you're far more flexible on how a man should look at your looks. By your own estimation, you say you put yourself in the 8 category. That's pretty. That's right up there with Beyonce, Pam Grier. The difference is I can look at Pam Grier in her natural state in the 70s, no makeup, and she was pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still having to look between the lashes, the extensions, and everything else that exists.
Mm-hmm.
And then even those 2 women, neither one of those women are in your body type range. They still are smaller than men.
Mm-hmm.
So those 2 things automatically skew the number. But then when we just look at fresh face out of the shower, I would give you a 5. I would give you average looking, average to cute. But actually, I'll take that back. I would actually probably give you a solid 5, 6. That means average looking can be cute, but I wouldn't put you in the same category as Beyonce or Pam Grier.
Hey man, people be sleep on cute. You can't be mad if somebody says that you're cute because cute lasts forever. You just gotta stay in that cute range because sometimes cute can go down also. But I think that's fair.
Because if that's the case, that means you guys should be able to stand in the same places and men would pick you at equal rates. And that just would not happen. You or any woman, huh?
I said no. I respect your opinion. That's how you feel.
Okay, but you feel different. But you feel differently.
Well, according to your rankings on, I don't know if I've ever seen either of those women stripped down the way that you described it. So I can't even.
Beyonce, all you have to do is Google it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Beyonce before, no makeup. It's everywhere.
Who was very beautiful. I've seen her in person. I work in media, so she's very beautiful. They all are. But I'm just saying, like, I've never put myself against that to say that. So I mean, I just have to take your word for it. If that's your
opinion. What I'm saying is, ma'am, 8, 9, and 10 has to mean something. And you say you've never seen them. Okay, take any woman that's a pretty, beautiful, or gorgeous, and you're saying that I'm a woman right there with them.
If according to your standards, so this is your ranking scale. So that's why I said,
ma'am, the cover of Cosmopolitan magazine, Essence magazine, the most beautiful women in the world is not my standard. See, that's another place that women tend to try to slide.
You're right. No, you're right. I agree. It's not your standard. It's probably more European standard.
It's not a European. I'm talking about black women. That's bullshit. I'm gonna stop right here, man. I gotta say this. I have not named one white woman. And every time we start talking about standards, black people in particular, black folks in particular, black women in general, always want to go to European. We rank black women based upon your best selves.
And I'm glad.
I think that's fair because, okay, what she's saying about European standards of beauty, this was a big thing a couple years ago where, like, people, like the likes of the people that he just named, like Mary J and all them were complaining that, like, magazine covers would, like, edit their pictures and give them more European features. And I feel like at that time, yeah, like that was technically like the more standard of beauty, like that they would say. So I could understand the narrative that she's trying to put out right now. However, right now, all of these people that you see are getting fuller lips. They're getting like, they're copying the hairstyles and the trends. They're getting their bodies done to have that, like, that well-endowed look. And I just feel like that's not even on the table no more. That's not even something to talk about. And he named a lot of different women that look completely different. Pam Grier, Dorothy Dandridge, Queen Bee, Kelly Rowland. He named a lot of different people who look completely different, and they're all very beautiful women. And I get what you're saying. It's like those women who you just see, and on any given day, everybody would be like, "Oh wow, she's pretty." Like she's very very pretty. Like just naturally, people would just see that person and just be like, "Wow, they're pretty." But I feel like maybe because she's just not so happy with the rank that he gave her, that she's just trying to find any situation to kind of deflect, to say, to prove that she is the rank that she feels that she is. And I mean, some people just don't know how to like look outside of themselves and see themselves. You know, like I feel like men do that. I feel like men kind of like know what kind of person they are. Like they kind of know what category they fit in, and like where, you know, they can look outside of themselves and say like, "Oh yeah, like I'm that kind of guy." You know what I'm saying? And like for women, some women are just super delusional, you know, just being honest. Some men too, but we're talking about in this conversation. I'm not talking about her, but I'm just saying like some women really don't rank themselves. They really don't know where they are on the totem pole. You know what I'm saying? I feel like men know. I'm just using that for an example, but I feel like the majority of men know where they are on the totem pole. On the totem pole, some men know like, hey, if I didn't have money, it would be slow for me when it comes to females, you know. And I feel like women, some of them kind of lie. They be lying to themselves, like, you know what I'm saying, like, oh yeah, I'm like, you know what I'm saying. And in actuality, it's like not to say that you're not beautiful or whatever, but like not to be, you're not better than anybody. Let's not act like you're, you know what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. So I completely agree with what he's saying, but let's continue.
That's a good point. The reason why I said that is because it's we in America, and especially working in media, even if you are a black woman, the closer you have to European features, the more classified.
You got a problem with that? So let's just take your argument. No. You have a problem with it?
Do I have a problem with them?
Do you have a problem with that?
Let me make sure I understand your question. Your question is, do I have a problem that society and the entertainment industry equates being more beautiful, even as an African American woman, to having more European features? Do I have an issue with that?
The way you framed that, yes. Do you have a problem with the question as you just stated it?
So here's my issue with that. My issue with that is
That's a yes or no. Before you give me the long answer, I just need to know yes or no.
Yes.
You put out the premise. I'm asking, do you have a problem with that premise?
Because it's typically Europeans that
yes or no.
Well, they think it's beautiful. That's their standard.
Yes or no.
For
you laid
me,
the premise out.
Not my standard of beauty.
Yes or no. You laid out the premise. Yes or no. Yes, I have a problem with the premise I just laid out. No, I don't have a problem with the premise I just laid out.
I have a problem with that being perpetuated.
Yes, I have a problem with the premise. No, I don't have a problem with the premise.
Under certain.
Yes, I do. No, I don't.
Within certain context.
Yes, I do. No, I don't.
Within the certain context, I do.
This is the problem. This is the problem because even when I allow you guys to lay out the premise and give it all on this European standard, you still want wiggle room. Since you have
I wouldn't say it's wiggle room.
How about this? If there's a problem with the European standard of beauty that's put on black women, such and so forth, take the extensions. Take the extensions. Wear your hair in its natural state and take the extensions out of your hair.
And I do that.
All the time.
Here's why.
All the time. That's what the women in the 70s did.
Here's why I said within context. I said within context because it's coming.
But through this whole conversation, it's just like about her being real. Like her being real and transparent, and she's just not. Like when it comes to the hair, when it comes to lashes, when it comes to, you know, everything, it's just like that transparency just not there because, some women, they are not with it. They're not wearing no, weave, no this, no that, no extensions. They're just with their natural hair. They're not wearing no makeup. They're not wearing like they just completely just don't agree and are not with any of that stuff. And that's them being authentic and true. And also, in a lot of occasions when women are like that, the women who are like that and so steadfast and so strong on that, it makes them exude even more beauty. Even if they already are naturally beautiful, but I'm saying it makes them even exude more beauty because they're so confident in who they are. And I feel like that might be an issue right here, right now, is that confidence, like she might appear like super confident right now and like super like, you know, together and all of this and all of that, but the fact that he's calling her out is making her feel super vulnerable and super insecure, and she doesn't like that.
People that are European, so they're saying that they believe that their type is beautiful.
No, I don't buy that bullshit argument. Man, I don't buy that bullshit argument. I don't buy that bullshit argument. I allowed you to make it, but I'm not going to I'm not going to perpetuate that on my channel. Nope, I'm not going to perpetuate that on my channel. I'm not going to even let. I allowed the premise for you to make it, but I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole with. Ma'am, I am comparing you to black women. When black women in the 90s. Ma'am, black women in the 70s, I want you to look at your black women in your family, your family album, and I want you to go back and find women who were 5'5", almost 200 pounds, 80 years ago. Go on Soul Train, where it was nothing but black women, and they were dress size 4, not dress size 14.
I'm not going to be a 4, and I'm not a 14.
And you're not, and there are no, and it is not your normal state as a female to weigh as much as a man. See. Women in general, black women in particular, have a problem with reality.
I'm in the gym.
You have a problem with reality.
Those Corona calories.
It's not Corona calories. It's lack of discipline.
No. Well, is that too? But being in the house, I definitely gained 25 pounds over COVID.
You didn't have to eat that. You could have ate it different. You knew what it was.
No, that's what you're right.
Yeah.
So
no, of course he's right, because I mean, everybody does what they choose to do, you know? Some people got super fit over that time that they were just in the house because they had nothing but time. It's really what you want to do. It's really what you want to do.
That has nothing to do with a European standard or nothing. See, the reason I push back so hard about this, ma'am, is that's bullshit. Black women used to be a standard of beauty.
Still is.
Well, then if that's the case, stop complaining about a European standard just because you need to lose weight and look like your normal selves.
You're right, but it was in the context of your question. That's why I said
No, it wasn't in the context of my question. You injected that point to try to make a tangent. We weren't talking about white people. And back on subject. We're not going down that path anymore. Let's put a period there. We're not doing the European thing. We're not doing the European thing.
Look at her. She can hear him. She can hear him so clear. Your internet's breaking up. Your internet's breaking up because she's getting so annoyed. Your internet. We can hear him. Just because his computer is glitching, you can still hear him, sis. You being petty.
I think
we're not doing the European thing. Bottom line is, I'm comparing you against black women. Women.
But that's in the ranking that you're using in the size and the charts. That's based off who created those ratios and says this
the
is
BMI. The BMI.
Listen,
ma'am. You want to know? I'll tell you. No, ma'am. You want to know? I will tell you. You can't go to the continent and see women who are 200 pounds. Not consistently. This is what I mean. A problem with reality. Okay. And what I need you guys to understand is this is how far women will go. Black women will go to substantiate their lack of being competitive.
No.
It's a European standard. It's the white man. Mm-hmm. It's who gave us this. Black men want to see black women fit, feminine, friendly, their own natural hair and childless.
You said the world's most beautiful woman, and you gave the magazine and the rankings and the people. I'm saying that
I gave you an example of where you would see beautiful women. I didn't say that
are beautiful. All right.
Well, no matter how you see, you're caught in your own logic. No matter how you slice it, you're not up there with those women.
And I'm not.
We can bounce it all around. You said you are. You're not.
According to your standards.
Okay, according to your standards, you are.
I said I said I'm not ranking me. You said
no. I'm asking you. I'm asking you. I asked you where you rank. You said you give yourself an 8, and I said so. You put yourself up there with Beyonce and Pam Grier. It'll all be on tape for replay. You can hear it yourself. No, you said yes.
That's fine, and that's fine. I said yeah. I mean, if I said I give me an 8, you said well I think that they're 8, so you're not an 8. I give you a 6. And I said okay.
No. I said what I gave you later on. I know exactly what I said. So what would you give yourself then? So since you want to play word game thing, where would you put yourself?
No, I'm not playing where
No. Let's be clear. Let's be clear.
I love when Kevin gets like this. It's so funny.
If I say Pam Grier, and Beyonce are an 8, what would you rank yourself in relation to them?
Well, based off of your standards, if they're 8 to you, and you say you're not up there with them, then I would say
no. I didn't ask you anything about me. I said, what would you rank yourself if that's where they are?
I'm never gonna at my natural state. I'm never gonna say I'm not gonna change my number. I'm gonna still say what I say.
Exactly. And there we go, people. There we go. There we go, people. And there we go. That's why this will never get anywhere. Irrelevant. All of them. I'm going to be what I'm going to be. Yep, you're going to be overweight, difficult. It's not hard for me.
Let me put this lady back so we can see what she look like. And I'm not shaming nobody, but I'm just trying to put it up there because, you know, he gave the standard of like, you know, Beyonce the beautiful, the absolutely beautiful, gorgeous Beyonce, Kelly Rowland, Pam Grier, Dorothy Dandridge. If Beyonce's an 8, what would you give yourself? And she says she's an 8 too. But okay. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Make sure that you guys give this video a thumbs up. Make sure that you guys are following me on Instagram. It's at RIVAH_JORDON. I feel like I said enough about this, so I don't want to continue to talk about it. I just love when Kevin starts to get upset and get petty. It's just so funny to me. I think he's so funny. And yeah, just let me know you guys' opinion. Once again, as I always say, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Thank you again. Sorry, I got excited. Thank you guys. Mwah. Until tomorrow. Oh, actually, I think I will actually see you guys later because really quick before you guys go, I don't know, like I get on these kicks sometimes where I'll do like you know, as you guys already know, I post every single day. But sometimes I, you know, double it up and stuff like that. So I can't say see you guys tomorrow anymore because now I might start doubling it up again. So I'll just see you guys in the next video. But make sure that you guys have your notification bell turned on. So as well as, you know, the subscribe button, but right next to it there's a little bell. Make sure that you click that bell and hit the button that says all notifications so that as soon as I drop something, you're going to get that notification so you can just go ahead and pop on and watch it. All right? Thank you guys so much again, and I will see you guys in the next video.